What was your favorite food?
Probably the chicken parmesan on noodles. That was delicious.
What was your favorite food?
My favorite food, we had used to have these pizzas, and they were not good. It wasn't good pizza at all. It was like it came in like rectangles. He used to have like sausage, never really pepperoni. I honestly think it was processed meat, but what made it so delicious was the tomato sauce. Like I'm a big fan of tomato sauce for pizza, so that was absolutely wonderful. We used to go back for seconds, but we off the swine. It's not healthy.
My favorite food was hamburger and fries. The fries, especially just because they had smileys, which are French fries in the shape of a smiley face. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
Food.
My favorite food. My favorite, oh, I know what this is. My favorite food was Sloppy Joe Day. Sloppy Joe's was my favorite. I used to have Sloppy Joe's. They used to give out a bag of chips. So you had like the little 25-cent bag of Lay's. I don't know if that's still 25 cents. No one today. They kind of went up prices and everything. And my chocolate milk. Wouldn't trade it for a world. And applesauce. And applesauce. Like, they didn't give us applesauce. My best friend at the time, always brought his own lunch. And he always had applesauce, and he always gave it to me. And so that was my favorite meal, and it would make me the happiest person in the world if it was a Sloppy Joe Day.
I would say my early exposure to nutrition, just in my home life, has shaped it in that I don't necessarily eat healthy all the time. I just kind of eat what's convenient, and that's kind of like how I grew up. It wasn't like in my household we were like, oh, make sure you eat your fruits and vegetables. Like if we had fruits or vegetables at the time, like I just eat what we have. So
Um, I think like I don't know if it was more so about the education that I received that helped shape my lifestyle. I think it was definitely more my parents, of course, just because that's what I would get exposed to.
I think it's definitely made an impact because it's just really just form habits. And so, again, when you're kind of, not necessarily forced, but when you're like strongly encouraged to play sports, and you continue to just work out and eat well, um, even afterwards, even if you graduate and leave, you still kind of keep those same habits and continue on.
I would say I am not very nutrition conscious, and I don't know whether to say it's from my education or whether it's from my parents. In general, eating healthy is never and still isn't at the forefront of my mind in terms of my lifestyle. I definitely exercise, but I think part of that's just because I don't want to be fat. I don't know if it's actually because I care much about the nutrition aspect. And I understand it is an important part of health, but I didn't grow up really thinking about it as much. And so therefore, if I run, if I run every day and I look skinny, I'm healthy. And I like to think that it'll last me until a certain age, and then when I get that age, I tell myself I'll worry about it.